Okay, so as you can see, I've gotten all those heddles cut apart now. And what I have done is counted my heddles based on my pattern. This is my pattern with all my information, all my math. And this is my draft. I hope you can see that because I can't tell what the angle is. And I'll get more into drafts later. But what I'm doing right now, and I thought I would include this in the video, is counting my heddles. So I know I need, based on my pattern, 31 heddles per shaft. And I know I have more than that. So I need to move some off to the side. And I want them on either side. I don't want them all bunched up on one side. With this particular pattern, it wouldn't have mattered because I'm only going to be using the very center, 10 inches or so of the shaft. But for a pattern that's taking, the bulk of the width, you don't want them on one side or it's going to be pushing those threads at an angle, and you don't want that. That affects your tension. So what I'm doing is I'm just counting out the extra heddles to start. 2, 3. On that side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I just counted out 25 heddles on each side. I'm going to push these all the way over to the right hand side. I don't think you can see that in frame, but they're just all the way up against the very edge of the frame on the right hand side. These I'm leaving here for a moment because what I have discovered is I have actually an average of 3 extra heddles or 4 extra heddles because I'm supposed to have 24 on one side and 25 on the other side. And I've been pushing at least 3 extras into the left-hand side each time. So I've got a little bit more than my supposed 640 heddles. So I'm going to count these out to my 31. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 10. 20, 31, and looky there, I've got 3 extra on this one as well. So I've got 3 extra. Oops. And here's a loop that didn't get caught. That's another thing I've been checking as I've gone along. Not that it's a huge deal, but if I catch them now, and I've had a couple on the bottom that weren't cut, which was really interesting. So there's my 31. That's the ones that I'm going to be using. These are the extras. I had those 3 extra in there, so there's actually 28 on this side, which really gives me 4 extra heddles per shaft. And then I'm taking one of these clips and I'm clipping it onto the ones that I'm not going to use. And I've tried to do it at different heights so that they don't catch each other. And then I push these all the way over to the left-hand side. And it gets a little tricky pushing them in between the other shafts, but there we go. Now I'm going to push these over and kind of line them up on the left-hand side. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to go ahead and warp the loom in the middle. And then when I thread the heddles, I like to thread from right to left because I'm right-handed. Okay, that's it.